Alan Class fans, hello comic community, and welcome to another unscripted video of me showing you 5 comics from my, what I like to call, Alan Class archives. I'll be showing you one pretty old Amazing Stories of Suspense issue and 4 relatively new Creepy Worlds issues. So without further ado, you may have seen the cover of this before in a previous video. This is Amazing Stories of Suspense number 75. Surprisingly, it took me a little while to get hold of this. Let's have a quick look inside. See if I can find some lovely stuff to show you. So I'm pretty au fait with saying that probably 2/3 of Alan Class comics don't really, what's the best way to say this? The content is okay. 2/3 of Alan Class comics, the content is okay, but it's the other third of Alan Class stuff which he put out absolutely blows me away, because you've got all sorts of hidden gems. You've got fantastic Marvel covers and fantastic Atlas covers, superb, but it's those ones, that last third, where the price kind of escalates a fair bit. So obviously this isn't one of them, but it would still command a bit of a price because it's quite a low number. Number 79, 75 might seem quite high, but it's really not. It's quite a low numbering. I think considering that the Amazing Stories of Suspense run, I think it ran to about 242 issues, something like that. Anyhow, the reason I'm holding this page up is because it originally came from a Strange Tales issue. Now, I'm always on the quest for what I like to call hidden gems, sort of Marvel stories tucked away inside, unheralded on the cover. So this appears to be virtually a Thunder Agents issue, mostly. I've got another Strange Tales story there. Dynamo, or is it Dynamo? It's the same thing, isn't it? Is it Magneto, or is it Magneto? Is it aluminium, or is it aluminum? The strange ways that we reshape our language. This is another Strange Tales, but a previous owner has started to do a bit of colouring. Okay, I guess they may have been bored on a camping holiday somewhere. Yep, there's nothing hidden in here, but a nice early issue of Amazing Stories of Suspense to own. Very nice. Not sure about that cover though. Art by Gil Kane, of course. Right, now to the more relatively recent issues of Creepy Worlds. If you look on the spine, Alan Class basically told the publishers, don't put any contents on the spine. I think they're pretty much wrapping up the title, closing the title. So the earliest Creepy Worlds in this run is issue number 148, where we're locked into the early 1980s, post-decimal. You can tell that by the 10 pence little price ident there. There we go. That cover was reprinted several times. It's not a bad cover. Now I'm pretty sure that there'll be no hidden gems in these 4 issues, because I believe Alan Class lost the license to print Marvel stories around about 1973, when The Mighty World of Marvel came out. It must be 72, 73, when Marvel put out The Mighty World of Marvel comic, weekly comic that is. So what have we got in here? We may have some Atlas era issues, stories. I thought so. You can always tell. Look at the artwork, classic Steve Ditko. So I just went to the front of the book again, And there we have it. S. Ditko. So yeah, that's an early title, an early story from an early title. Very unlikely we're gonna look at that. He says very unlikely gonna find some hidden gems, and then I come across this here, Origo, the Nightmare from Outer Space. Pretty much. Although I could be wrong, I'm always up for the fact that I could be wrong. But it's basically, to me, screaming Jack Kirby. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, by all means, please tell me in the comments. I'll say it's not, well, I think it's Jack Kirby, but you can always tell a Kirby, like a Ditko, by the face. The faces on the artwork. So, yeah, but that splash page, that looks like Kirby. Now that's another Ditko. The Earth Crawlers. Definitely a Ditko art within this issue. And again, you see, this screams to me of Kirby. And I so love Jack Kirby's work. The Martian Who Stole My Body. Yeah, okay. Very nice. But yeah, not surprising to not find any Marvel superhero Silver Age stuff. It's post 1972. Yeah, you won't find them in here. This is Creepy Worlds number 152, the Flying Bus episode. Oh, a note, by the way, that some Creepy Worlds issues don't say Creepy Worlds, they say Creepy World. Another little bit of information for you there. Is there anything in here that is going to grab me? You see, this kind of comes into the 2/3 of Alan Class comics, which are basically okay, and not the third that just blows your socks off. Too smart for his age. A tale to marvel at. So Alan Class is still sneaking in some pre-Marvel issues, stories in there. Apart from that, there's another Marvel Tales there. Ooh, now that's interesting. Let me just get to it. An ad. Amazing Fantasy. We all know what happened in Amazing Fantasy 15, don't we? Hello, Spider-Man. Well, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. So yeah, that raises it in my estimation a bit. And I'm only going to tell you my feelings on the Alan Class series is. I'm never going to pump up something by saying that every issue is fantastic. There's a lot of evidence out there that a lot of issues weren't fantastic, but they were interesting in different ways. This is Creepy Worlds number 182. Again, I think Class used that cover more than once. What have we got in here, dear folks? Unknown Worlds. Not Marvel, of course, not Atlas. It's an independent publisher. Mystery Tales. Oh, that is... What is that? Yeah. A mystery tale to hold you breathless. Another mystery tale. Unknown world story again. Unknown world story again. Another mystery tale. Another unknown world story. Astonishing. And a story from an unknown publisher to me. Interesting. But again, we're talking early 80s. So Alan Class was just about wrapping things up, I think, by about that time. And the last one for today is Creepy Worlds number 201. The Dynamo front cover. If you see my gaze being averted that way, it's because I'm right by a window. I'm looking out for customers coming in. And so far in 11 minutes, nothing. Which is fine by me at this moment in time. I also think at this time Alan Class used a different type of paper, different type of newsprint. So it feels different. The blacks hold up better. They're not greys. Yeah, black ink seems to hold up much better on this quality of paper. Okay, I dared enter the haunted forest. That sounds about great. There we go. Another tale to marvel at. Okay. Well, my awesome colleagues, that's about the size of it for today. Nothing too exceptional in there, but a few good things in there to warrant having these issues in my collection. Remember, I'm still on that process of thinking, do I stop at Amazing Stories of Suspense once I've got the entire run? So I'm still chugging that one around. Do I carry on after that? We shall see. Anyhow, Thursday today when I'm publishing this, so the weekend is rapidly approaching. Have a great time, everyone. Be safe, have fun. If you're an adult, indulge yourself in many adult beverages if you want to, or cups of tea or coffee if you don't. If you're a youngster, then stick with either the squash, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Or if you're overseas, soda or root beer. Maybe I'm showing my age now. Anyhow, take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.